how to get genuine properties. Okay, so my name is Lekon, and this is Inside Real Estate. Like and subscribe to the channel if you're getting content that you feel is helpful, or contents that are helpful to your career and to you as a person. Now, without any further ado, let's go to it now. So, how to get genuine properties? Number one is you need to verify the properties document, be it land, whatever development, building, or whatever is on it. Verify the documents. All right. You ensure it has the necessary documents. Now, what are the major documents you want to see on the property? Okay, you want to see its title, right? So the title is whether it has a CFO, all right, or a governor's consent, or both. In fact, you can't have a governor's consent without the CFO. Okay, so we want to ensure it has a valid title. If it's within Lagos State now, other states may have their own land registry and so on and so forth. But in Lagos, they just go to the registry, land registry, okay, and do whatever findings you want to do there. Okay, talk to them there. I'm sure there's a process to go to the state government there and ask for land information, ask for charting information, and so on and so forth, and they'll put you through. Like there was a time I had a client that wanted to buy somewhere in Ibejuleki. I was pressuring me, and he wanted to pay. Now, not to me. They wanted to pay to some families that they were dealing with, but they had to call me to help them check if it was a genuine buy. And we found out that for that period, I don't know about now, as at the time I'm making this video, but as at then, towards last year, that the state government has suspended everything that had to do with Ibejuleki. So anybody that was buying them was buying at risk, because they said there were certain charges, certain things, certain review that was going on concerning Ibeju. Okay? Ibeju down to Ekpe even, in fact. So I'm saying this, yeah. So we had to verify. Okay? I had to verify. So go ahead and go and ask. So when the government releases as well, if you keep asking, if you keep verifying, you will know when it's okay to buy and when it's not okay to buy. If where you're buying falls into government acquisition, or if it's an encroachment or whatever, they will be in a better position to put you through. So verify the documents being presented, okay? Then you have to verify the survey plan. You know, like I said, the CFO, then another document that is important is the survey plan of that particular land, especially. Okay, so does it have a registered survey with a red copy? It's going to have a red seal on it. It's not just the unregistered survey. Is the survey registered? And when it's registered, it means there's a copy in the surveyor general's office. So when you take your survey there, or the survey number, you know, they will track it there. If you can find it there, it means a registered survey. So that gives credence to whatever it is. Now, survey itself is not a title, but it is a document that shows you the boundary, the layout of the land that you're buying. Okay, so then the deed of assignment is another document. Okay, that land has. Verify it as well. All right, so what is a deed of assignment? Deed of assignment is an interest on an authority granted to you by a larger body, giving you a portion of an estate. So for instance, if somebody buys a land within an estate, okay, if somebody buys a land within an estate, he can't get the CFO of the estate, even though he's covered by the estate. What he will get is a deed of assignment, assigning the portion he paid for within that estate to him. It's valid, okay? So if you want to buy from that person who bought within that estate, the person he won't be giving you the CFO of the estate. What the person will be giving you is the deed of assignment. But the deed of assignment will contain all those documents that shows that, okay, out of the large portion or large expanse of land, this portion was allotted to me. Do you understand that now? So now I've told you, verify your CFO, verify the survey, verify the assignment, deed of assignment, and ensure it does have a deed of assignment. Okay, and then of course the governor's consent too. Then what else do you want to see? If you're buying land from a primary market, there must be a memorandum of understanding. When you're buying directly from a family, you're buying from the primary market. When you're buying from someone who has bought from the family, you're buying secondary market. Okay, most of what I've said to you now has to deal with when you're dealing with the secondary market. Okay, When you're buying from the primary market, now you're buying the communal land where there is no CFO yet. Maybe all they just have is the survey layout and so on and so forth, and you want to buy your portion out of that. Make sure, yes, you still have to verify from the state government whether the land is okay and this and that. You do all those things. But now it has come to the point that, okay, fine, you are satisfied and you want to go ahead. When you want to buy from that family, make sure you get all the family members to sign on whatever document, whether each family has a family head. All right, so make sure all the family heads are there, the witness is there, the chief or the baale or the king or the whoever, all right, the leader of the town or the community is also present, all right, and everybody signs in the presence of legal and witnesses, all right, to the fact that they are allotting a portion to you. Don't just go ahead and just somebody told you and then you say they are okay and then you pay to that person. No, make sure every single member of the family is present. Else, do not go ahead and buy it. It will constitute a nuisance and problem for you in the future. And then the receipts, of course, they will, if you buy land from them, they should issue you a receipt. Right? So with that receipt and the memorandum that you have, you can also always go and do your own survey and so on and so forth. All right. Okay. So let's move on quickly. So now you've done your verification, but sometimes I know you are overwhelmed and you can't do these things yourself, which is where engaging a professional comes in. Now, if I take you to get a land, all right, for instance, I advertise a land to you and I take you to do the land, I would advise you get your lawyer who is independent, because I'm an agent. Even though I'm telling you the truth, there's a tendency that you might feel like what this guy is saying is because he wants to sell and earn his commission. So I always advise, I've taken you to the land, go ahead and get your legal counsel from your trusted legal advisor and let the person guide you through and counsel you. If you are satisfied, you can come back and close the deal. Do you understand? All I just ask is that do not bypass me and then start giving what is supposed to be due to me to your lawyer. Okay? Pay your lawyer his own fee for his services and pay me my own fee for my services. However, there are times too people come to me. I'm not the one who took them to the land. My own job is just to advise, consult, and counsel and help verify if indeed that document is genuine. And they pay me for my service. I don't from there now decide and say I want a portion of the agency fee. Now, this is what usually happens with many clients and people. They don't want to spend much money, so they feel like you are making them incur extra costs. A million here, 500K over there can save you a lifetime of trouble if you are willing to spend it now. Do you understand what I'm saying? And not just spend it recklessly, but spend it in investigations so that it saves you headache. It's just like when somebody wants to buy a Nigerian used car. We advise you to always go with your mechanic. Even though you know about cars, still take that professional hand along. There are one or two things. There are one or two things that that person will know that you will never know. Okay? So it's the same with this profession, all right? Take your lawyer. Skill, not just any lawyer. Some people will just carry somebody because the person says he's a lawyer. No, no, no. Not just any lawyer. Somebody who is skilled, who is knowledgeable about the property business. Real estate lawyer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or yes, some trusted estate agents and estate practitioners. Okay, there are some of us who are seasoned in this business. We can also guide you through. But the bottom line is engage professionals. All right, very important. All right. Some people would rather trust the counsel of their brother or family member. It's good if the person is a professional in this field. But if the person is not, get a professional. You don't need to know the person. In fact, you don't need to like the person. All you just need is the person that can help you and save you from trouble. I'm teaching you today, once again, how to get genuine properties in Nigeria. Emphasis within Lagos State. All right. So now you have worked with, now you have verified the documents, you have searched the documents, you have engaged professionals. You yourself also visit the site. Now, I know some of us, due to location, maybe some of us are abroad in the diaspora, out of town or out of state, and it's not easy or we are not available to view. Let a trusted person do a video call. live video. Now, I'm not talking about the fact that they just recorded a video and sent you a live video standing on that particular premise. You could be recording it secondary so that you have reference. Do you understand? But make sure you see and visit the land yourself. So make sure you also investigate personally. See the little knowledge that you have, use it. It will save you a lot tomorrow. Okay, and then finally, in trying to get genuine land, and this is just an add-on, right? When you want to buy, it's better you buy from an estate company. Now, when I say buy from an estate, buy from a developed estate, because there are other incidental costs that will occur when you just buy from a local community. You won't get that from estates. So I have a video, if you go back to some of my previous and past videos, the kind of companies, estate companies to avoid. I've done that in the past. So go and watch that video. It will help you shed more light so that you can know the kind of companies and kind of estates to avoid, and you know the type to buy into and key into. All right. So having said that, I think I'm good for now, and I hope you're good. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comment section, and then I will respond to you as soon as I can. Once again, like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next week.